Well, greetings everyone, and welcome to a brand new series here on the channel. This, everyone, is Ostriv, the Alpha 4 build. Now, we've done Ostriv on this channel before. We've done a playthrough, and it was the Alpha 3 build. And there is an Alpha 5 coming sometime soon. Unfortunately, the developer, I believe his name is Yugevi, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, is currently slightly, and I mean that all sarcasm, sympathy that it carries, waylaid by a conflict. We wish him the best, and I know he's working hard on Alpha 5. But I really wanted to give Alpha 4 a bash before Alpha 5 came out. And playing Mana Lords the other day, there was a lot about Mana Lords that reminded me of Ostriv, particularly the attention to detail with the building, etc. So we're going to do another Ostriv playthrough. How about that? Right, let's start a new map. Now, I've had my eye on map number 6 here because of this island, and I think that could be really cool. And one of the additions to the game is, I think we have spruces. I think those are the old ones used to just be pines, but I think we can have spruces on the map now. So let's select the spruces, and let's try map number 6, shall we? So there you go. We have, do we have it all set in? We do, look at this. Okay, so that looks good with the spruces rather than the pines. That's good. And this is the center map. This is that little island that I was... Oh, look at that. There is limestone on that little island too. Right, so let's have a look at where... Can we start on this side? Inaccessible, and this is inaccessible as well. So we're going to have to start, and I want to see where the border is. The border's down there. Ooh, it is a nice map. Nice and flat here too as well. Shall we start somewhere? Let's start on this side. I'm thinking of starting in this little section here with the first bridge spanning the river over here. How about we do that? Should we start this? Should we start the festivities over here? Let's do that, shall we? Okay, camp is gonna go down there. And I think, yes, this is why it kind of reminded me when I saw Mana Lords for the first time, with the homeless tents, etc. Let's pause quickly because we do have a limited amount of time to get going for winter here. This did remind me so much of this beginning here at Ostriv with our starting population, the kids running around and the campsite, etc. So we're going to slowly go through a lot of the new content that's in the game here, but let's get the basics done. So we're going to have to do some forestry. So I think that is in production. So there it is. First building, forestry. Let's get this in. Now, we're going to have to start thinking about how we're going to do this. I want this to be a center of town. So I want a big main road going down there. So maybe what we do is we do the forestry building here. We can start some industry and some farms that'll go off this way eventually. All right, now, which way around do we want to do this? Right, let's see. Let's see. I think that might be kind of cool with the building, the yard, maybe the yard out the back, like that. Maybe this is the front. Maybe there'll be other buildings along here. I want to start a sort of straight line. So let's start a line over here. There will be forestry buildings out here, and other forestry buildings out here as well at some point. Or other production buildings at the very minimum. So let's start this over. Right, that's our first one in. Right. So they can get going on building that forestry building. And from my knowledge of the start of this game, we're going to need a couple of other things. We're going to need a clay pit. I do believe now that this actually has to be dug out as well. And I think we can relocate them as well. Demolish them, remove them, which is very cool. But just in case we can't, clay pits should go. Such a nice flat area here. But I do kind of like the idea of the clay pit back here, with it sort of reversing up the hill slightly. Maybe, yeah, maybe along here slightly. I like the idea of it sort of rollicking down the hill. Let's see if we can get a slight tune. It's uneven terrain. We can do it there though. That's good. Okay, let's get that in there. That'll be the clay pit. And then we're gonna need some reeds collection as well. Where are we at the reeds? Weaver's workshop. No, it's not that. It is the... Is it the Weaver's workshop? Nope, that's textiles. We're looking for the smithy, a saddlery, a lime kiln, sheep farm. Ooh, sheep farming. Nice. Carpentry, lime works. Yes, we've got this. Mining, stone camps, tailor's workshops, saddleries, and fulling mill. Produces broadcloth from wool. Awesome. Yeah, that's new to this build. Haven't played with one of those before. As I not played with the orchards. It's the thatchery that we wanted. Let's have a look. Saltworks, yes. Boatyard. Yeah, so there are a couple of things already that we can experiment with. Right, let's put this. How are we gonna do this? Let's do this. I want to do this sort of up here. Do some minor tweaks. A little bit of a gap so that we can get some trees in behind it. Behind the thatchery. There you go. Right, so no road building in Ostriv at all. You gotta kind of let them do the paths naturally. So there's this sort of this competing bunch of philosophies going on with city builders at the moment. Do you build roads gridless, not gridless? I do believe that Ostriv is one of the best examples of the non-gridless style. Like Foundation, it chooses to not give you the option to build paths. And as they walk, as our citizens walk, they will naturally begin to carve out paths themselves. So this is what I mean by that sort of attention. I believe that Ostriv actually does it even better, to be honest. The slow attention to detail when it comes to the building of these structures. I mean, look at that. All of the support pillars have gone in to a certain length, and then here come the cross beams. Support everything, I believe. There, yep, there's the cross beams, and that's the floorboards will go in there. All very good. Okay, so we've got that going, which is all very nice. And I think that the next thing is then going to be homes and houses. Now, I do know that there is another addition to this game. So we used to just have we used to just have sort of village houses, plots, like basic plots. But I now know that we can customize these, and they will grow vegetable gardens in their plots, should they need to. And I've also noticed that there are just the basic village housing without the houses, which is good. Oh, no, that's the wrong one. And we now have a tavern as well. Awesome. The taverns are something we're going to have to play with as well. Right, so I was wanting to make the main road sort of down here. So let's see if we can sort of start the first row of housing along here, shall we? Let's make it over here. So what is the instructions here? F1 to customize. F1 to customize. Fantastic. Okay. Now I believe we can move. Aha, we can. Okay, so this is gonna be like the mayor's house. So let's give him like a fairly sizable garden, shall we? Like a pretty sizable garden, actually. Let's give him like a massive one. This is cool. I like this a lot. Can we move the house? We can move the house. Okay, can we rotate the house? We can rotate the house. Ooh, okay, let's put him in the corner. Should we put him in the corner like this? Or should we put... Yeah, let's put the house... Should we put the house, like, back in the corner? Let's put it, like... I like that. I like that, right? Ooh, that's cool. Okay, wait, let's get this a little bit straighter. Okay, now I think what I would like to do is I'd like to be able to have 2 houses or 2 properties in the size of one over here. This is the mayor's house. So I don't want to go. Maybe I want to bring this a little bit more forward. Too long. Too long. Okay. So there is a limit. There is a limit. Too long. Too long. Maybe it's this side that's too long. Okay, we good. Where's the too long limit? There. There's the limit. Let's bring it to there. I think that's maybe about as long as it can get. Let's see if it can get a little bit wider. It can. We're now playing here with the size of the plots. There's going to be a too long this way. There it is. We're going to make this the biggest size we possibly can. This is the mayor's house. I'm going to put it like almost in the middle. There you go. Look at that. Mayor's house. The finest house in the village. Right, do we click enter? And that's the first one in, everyone. That's the first big, massive plot, the mayor's house. Right, okay, let's see if we can get... Yes, it still snaps, which is amazing. So let's see if we can get in... Can we get... What are we going to do? We're going to maybe go down to the... halfway, which I think is there. Going to make these a little bit longer. This. And we'll put these... Let's see if we can put these houses like this, shall we? Gonna make this town look interesting, everyone. That's what I love about this, is that you can really make it look unique. This is such an awesome addition. Well done. Well done. Okay, so let's make this a bit longer. Like that. How many families do we need again? We need to put in quite a few, don't we? Right, let's rotate this around. Let's snap in here. One. Right. There. And let's straighten that fence up. Let's rotate this one. In like that. Right there. Cool. Right, that's another house in. That's awesome. I think there are, what? There are 1, 2, 3, there are 9 families, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, 9 families. So we're going to have to build 9 properties. We've already done 3 so far. Right, this is almost up. Which is a good thing. It's a very good thing. Let's see if should we get the large house up first? Let's get the house up for the mayor first, shall we? Mayor, I am the mayor after all. And I'd like to see my house go up. Right, let's see if we can get the second row. So this is the main road. I'd like to try and get this at like an exact size for the decorations, because I'm obsessed with decorations. I think we should do a big arch. Let's do a big arch, and let's get this. I want to get this like as the main road, if that makes sense. So yeah, I want to get the size right. I might delete this at some stage just to get the size right. Okay, big arch. Let's do it like that. Good. Okay. House. Oh, nice. It snaps in there. We can get this across. Wonderful. Okay, let's see if we can get this a bit straighter. Yeah, that's a bit straighter. That seems to be the length of the plot. A fair-sized plot, if you ask me. We're gonna get the houses onto this side. Let's get them onto this side, shall we? Plot's going that way this time. In there like that. And straighten this out. A bit of a straighter line there. Get that one in. Right. That's another house. We've got we've done 4. So we've got another 5 to go. Right. Let's get this guy around this way. Really do like this new technique here with the plots. It's very cool. Very cool. I can see that the way this really helps to shape towns in very interesting ways. So I think we should make this one a little bit thinner. This, and we'll put this house facing this way. Like that. House is facing opposite ways there. This will be another path that'll go up there. So that's another house in. Right, they finished this here now. So let's get some workers in here. Let's get 3 workers in. Because we need them to be planting trees. Let's also have a look. Let's pay them 50% wages, because we can at the moment. And yeah, that's all we kind of need to do there. Don't want to burn through our cash too fast. You know, this town is yet a young town. I think we can fit another 2 houses in here at least. Maybe an elongated properties this time. I think that might be quite interesting. So we've got 5 ins. We need another 4. Let's see what happens if you sum in like this. Maybe like this. I'm thinking of maybe we can fit another one in here. That would be quite nice, wouldn't it? Let's bring this out and make it a little bit more elongated. A bit more space. I'm going to keep this line here straight as well. Keep this line here as straight as I can. Fantastic. And this house here, I think what we'll do is we'll tuck it in this corner just to keep things a little bit different. There. Place is occupied. Alright. Is that because of this? I think it is. I think we have to demolish this. Let's demolish that so we can get this house in. Okay, now we don't have that issue anymore. Okay, I think that getting that in is something that we need to do at the beginning of the road and the end of the road rather than trying to do it along the road like I was kind of hoping we were going to be able to do. Right, this is the main part of town. I do want to make these fairly large. Right, where are we going to do this? Let's do this over here. Keep them all different. Right, we've got a couple more to go. This early phase of laying out the town is always an interesting one. I really do like this system. This is very well implemented. Very, very well. Should we do this one over here? Like up the hill slightly. Yeah, like that. And we can swing this over to be a bit more in line there. Yes, look at that. Almost get a preview of how the house is going to look as well, which really helps. Right. Think. What are we? We're short of clay. Right. Up with the clay. We should have dug that first. So we've got 4 over here, 3 over here, 8. So we need 2 more in. 2 more, 2 more, 2 more it is. Okay, let's go. Let's fit the other is in here. Might as well make the main road the main road, right? Okay. Shift you along. Not sure how straight that is. That feels straight. Yeah, there you go. That feels straight. Then we can make this a bit straighter. And then if this is over here, let's turn the be this way. Yeah, I like that. I like that one. Right, and let's do one more. In fact, we should actually do 10, shouldn't we? Because we need to grow the pop. We need to grow the pop quickly in order to survive. So maybe we should be thinking about planning a couple more buildings. This one over here, I want to do up here on this flatter part. Feels like where someone would build their house on that sort of flatter part here. Yeah, there you go. Yes, this is awesome. This is awesome. Okay, we've got the clay pits up and running. Let's see if we can demolish. We can demolish the clay pits now. So that's great. This is not a permanent feature, it seems, anymore. Right. So that's a very nice main road here, I think. I do kind of wanted to get it into a bit of a. I wanted to make a bit of a area here. We can maybe build the town center, for example, as it goes over onto the island. Or maybe we should build a town center, save the town center for the other side. But something over here, something of significance, a market or something along those lines, or a school. We'll see what we can do. But I do realize that need to get in a couple more houses. So let's plan them right now, shall we? Laying the foundations in these first episodes. Let's make these very thin plots. I'm thinking about like bringing this to there, and then using this as the edge to edge off this. To make this a bit more. We've got to give ourselves a barrier edge here. That feels good. Feels like a good angle to run it at. Maybe we make this a bit longer as a result. That. What is everything occupied by? We do there? We're not occupied there now. Occupied. Too long. Come on. Get us right to that edge. We have to go to here. We have to go to there. Can't go all the way along. Okay, we have to go to there. It's fine. We'll make this a bushes. We'll make this a row of bushes along here. Dogberry bushes or something. And let's shift this around. So he's like parked like right here in the corner. Yeah. Or like that. Yeah, are we still occupied? Wait, let's see if we can do there. Yes, there you go. We just needed that separation along the fence here. See if I can move it a little bit more. Even a little bit closer. No, we can't seem to get this right. Wait, is there hold alt? Disable snapping. Yes, I think we've done it. This side over here. Yeah, let's do it. It's in. Right, that one there, and we'll do another one on this side with the same kind of technique as that one. Kind of, so let's go F F1, right? And it's get this in here. So about there. And this guy. Place is occupied, fine. We'll alt you in ever so carefully. Like that. Then let's get the angle over here, right? I think angle we want is sort of one like that. Fantastic, look at this. Then this guy can do a roundy poundy. We'll put him over here. With a little bit forward on this one. There. Right, awesome. Okay, I think we've got enough houses in everyone. This is going up. This is the... What are we in? We're in March. And we've already got this... house. The mayor's house is sort of on its way. You see, this is what I meant by this detail. Look at this. This is just fantastic. I know Manor Lords got some inspiration from this. They had to have. It's just too good. Look at that. The materials lying there. The methodical placement of all the timber, etc. We got some paths starting. Got some paths starting over here through what seems to be like the most frequently used ones at the moment. Those will develop a little bit more. Alright, let's speed things up, shall we? So there goes the mayor's house. How are we doing on resources wise? Go and have a look. Where's our here we go. We got some thatch, so we're okay on the thatch so far. We are okay on the thatch, which is good for the moment. But I think that maybe okay, if we're good on the thatch, let's get another 2 houses into the. I think that might be how much thatch does a house need? Thatch 240, 420. Okay, so we can actually get another 3 houses, 3,000, another 4 houses into the before we go for the thatch. This is what I kind of wanted to do. April, and we got the mayor moved into this house, and he has planted himself just a gigantic vegetable patch. Just a massive, massive, massive vegetable patch. And that should actually very significantly help with food. Actually, it's a really nice boost, I hope. Wonder how does he keep it all to himself, or can we buy it from him? Or can we just sell it? Or do we have to buy it from him, or is it just his? I think he's gonna get super rich, this family. I mean, look, he's just wealthy already. I wonder what time of the year they need to plant their gardens by. It would be really great if we could get a couple of these up. Proposed relocation. Vacant hearts. No, okay, good. So you can move families. That's useful for moving families closer to their work, etc. Yeah, very useful. Already some cool things coming through in the Alpha 4 build here. These flexible plots are my favorite so far, though. Also very, very Manor Lords actually as well with the Burgage plots. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. Burgage plots. These are just sort of village house plots. It's much easier to pronounce. And again, I just love the way each of the town buildings will be a slightly different model. It just adds like so much variety to your little village. Okay, what have they planted here? Is that just are those berries? Are they just berries, or are they growing? What are they growing here? What are they growing on this piece of land here? That's interesting. Okay. So it doesn't look like... It looks like not everyone has a garden. Look, they've already planted a crap load of whatever they've planted in here. Something different over there. They planted a lot. Wow. Okay. Big harvest for the mayor's family. Big harvest. Big harvest. Okay, how many logs have we got? We got a lot of firewood, and we got 13 logs. That's great. Right, because they do take quite a lot of wood. Okay, let's go, guys. Let's go. It's May, so obviously April. They can still plant. I think. I'm not sure what they've done in this house over here. What family is this? The Stofkan family. I'm not sure what they've done. Who is our mayor, by the way? Yatskif. The Yatskif families are our inheritive mayors. Ofrani is 26 years old. Good stuff. He's already got 2 kids. Starting the dynasty already. My friends. Right, so for those of you who have not got your mitts on this game, if you're not adverse to early access games, this is just ultimately one of the best out there. It's actually, you'll see, we're gonna do a long playthrough here. We're gonna try to get through all of this content. There's so much here. It's hay barracks, granaries, warehouses, wagon sheds. I'm trying to see things that I haven't seen before. I think we've already spoken about a couple of things in here. We've spoken about the houses. What's in health? Nothing yet. There's the primary school. Religion, small chapels and churches. We've seen that. We got burial plots now. Ooh, okay. And we've got, it looks like, quite a few more gizmos, gazebos, a place to take a rest. Good stuff. And rest is important. Yeah, so it looks like a lot of the stuff is here in the production. To be honest, there's sheep and a couple of things to take care of there, which is really awesome. We're going to tuck into all of it. I think next episode, the goal will be to flesh out a bit of what I would hope to be call it a market over here. Maybe get a couple more wells in to help supply the homes, and start to flesh out a little bit of a corridor here for production, because we're gonna need to start producing nails and all kinds of things like that very, very soon. And if we don't run and try and get that done, it's gonna be a problem. It's gonna be a very big problem. But doesn't this look good? This is it looks like, what is this? It looks like leeks over here. This looks like carrots. I don't know what these are over here. Something's planted, these are like cabbages. I don't know what this is over here. I hope this is something, or if this is just bushes, and they've just got this little patch over here to grow in. That's really interesting. Okay. I think we also need to start doing some decorations at some point. We've got these lovely benches that we can put along here as well. In fact, let's just place one quickly so that we can get it in here, so that the first people can get their rest. Put a couple of trees along here as well. There you go. A couple of people taking a rest. Rest is important in Ostriv, everyone. People like taking rests. We'll build a couple more benches and get some decorations going, get the happiness up. Look, the paths are starting to form. This is fantastic. We're off to a great start, everyone. Please let me know what you'd like to see in terms of priorities in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you all. And I will join you all tomorrow for episode 2. And we will continue. Until then, please look after yourself. Stay safe. I am the Beard, signing out.